Hello everyone. Tonight I watched a commencement address at a university by Fred Rogers. The first time that I watched the video, I found myself wandering, my mind wandering, although I felt like I was paying attention and really trying to actively listen to his speech. I found myself doing the complete opposite. I was not fully 100% paying attention, although it felt more like if it was going in one ear and out the other. It didn't feel that way while I was listening to it, but at the end of it, when I stepped back and said, okay, what did I just listen to? That's kind of how it felt. After going through the speech the second time while taking notes, I realized that I wasn't fully understanding and comprehending exactly what he was saying. I was listening to the stories, but not receiving the messages not receiving the messages that he was trying to give out through the story. It wasn't more so exactly what the stories were, what he was saying in the story. It was what he was wanting you to, the message that he was sending through those stories. One thing that I heard but didn't fully take in the first time that he said, what really matters is much more than winning for ourselves. It's winning for others. The story of the kids finishing the race with their arms linked together will always stick with me. Sometimes we don't, sometimes we need to actively listen and learn from each other as a team rather than everything always being a competition. If we just step back and actively listened and engaged in with each other in what we were trying to say, and each one of us were trying to say, then you might be surprised of the bigger outcome that will be that you'll receive. So I thought that was very interesting that the second time I listened to that, being a little bit more engaged because I was taking notes, I was able to receive the full message of the stories that he was telling. So I thought it was very interesting that, you truly are receiving a message from those stories, not just listening to the story of the children or listening to the story, any of his stories. So yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye.